move the sheep around to get them to the wool shed where all the crutching is done. And here's I've been assigned this job as a truck driver for the time being. And some of these roads to get to some of these yards it's not meant for trucks. This right here is the worst one. So this is the worst part on this road. Got the mirrors folded in as much as possible, and I'm still banging them. Is apparently worse. So on this road here, or track as they call it here in Australia, the side roads of what are hardly roads, it wasn't so much branches that were a problem, but rather this big swath of sand. And on my way in, I kind of shoveled my way through it, but I've got a lot more weight on board now, so I'm going to have to plow through it if I want to make it out the other side. It's going to be coming up eventually. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're almost there. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. I refuse to shift right now. I'm not taking any breaks here. Alright, come on, come on. Almost there. Woo! Okay. I think that's it. That was kind of terrifying because there's nothing left on this station that could pull this out. This is the toughest thing on the station. Gonna have to be dealing with that a lot this upcoming month if I'm the only truck driver. Something bad's bound to happen. Hey, 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 hey! All these sheep just got freshly sheared. You'll never see them whiter than that. It's gonna get covered in dirt in the next 5 minutes. Alright, time for a proper update. I don't even know how many weeks I've been here, maybe 3. Now, just one day just rolls into the next. Things are going pretty well, just above tolerance until the crutchers showed up. There's a bunch of them, we all had to move out, and there's no internet where I am. And the cook doesn't like them, she quit. She's gonna be leaving at the end of the week. The cottage and the adjoining rooms have an unstable electrical system. The ceiling lights are on a separate system, so those stay on, they work just fine, but anything with the plug doesn't work, and that includes the hot shower feature. So I instead have to walk over to the other quarters every night, take my shower there, and then walk back and just get my wet flip-flops and feet covered in sand. I think they might be a bit jealous about me and driving the truck all day long. There's 2 guys, I had them with me yesterday. yesterday morning, and they were just backseat driving the whole time. One of them, he's a contractor, just on his own, separate from the Crutchers. He comes here, and he said that's what he usually does, is drive the truck. And then Callum, who's another guy who's been here for a while, I think he wishes he drove the truck, which I wouldn't mind switching roles with either of them. I didn't sign up for truck driving. I'd rather be mustering. It was the boss who assigned me the truck job because I'm a truck driver. But it's pretty rough, even the truck driving. The roads are so rattly. It's like corrugated roads, that's what we call them. There's a grader over there. It's just been sitting there this whole time, being completely unused. So I have to deal with the jackhammer in the cab all day long. And that's even the main road. It's even worse than the smaller roads that you saw the GoPro footage from, because it's really hard bumps instead of soft bumps. So I'm not a fan of it either. The sheep, depending on what they are, we have the woolies and then we have just other sheep. The woolies have been just on their own for a very long time, out somewhere in the wilderness, so they haven't seen people in a long time, and they just have no respect for us, and they just won't move no matter how times we zap them or rattle the metal rattle thing or anything like that. But the ones that we've been around a bit more, they're pretty cooperative. I mean, this morning I did a second load of rams that were already shorn from here, and yesterday when we were grabbing the last of the rams from the CC yard, as soon as I opened the gate, they just went right into the truck. Didn't have to make a sound. It was awesome. But there was another bunch, the woolies, that we dealt with a few days ago, that you had to like lift every single one individually to get them on the truck. It was brutal. So hopefully there's not too much more of that, but we'll see. I did do some mustering the other day on the dirt bike. It was fun. I got a hang of it pretty quickly, and what was really fun was when you get to the edge of the grassy area and you go down into the road and then back up. It's like there's a bank on either side, and the motorbike just eats it up. You just fly right over everything. Unstoppable, unless you hit a tree. So that's the general update. Viewer discretion advised. If you don't like roadkill, skip to this point in the video. This is one of the big red kangaroos. It's probably not the biggest. It's pretty fresh, but the flies are doing their job on it. Oh, pretty sizable biceps, I guess. But not much left of it with the ants and the flies. When it comes to shearing, these rams get a drug to keep them calmed down, and their eyes get all dilated from it. It's hilarious. Such big eyes. It's weird how those lines dilate into a almost circle. It's the sedative doing its thing.